Triplet comes in. 7:52, Gallatin 21, Lebanon 12. Slot right, Bentley's a slot, Corley's a split in. Man, are they backed off of Corley. 10 yards at least. Back to pass, quick screen out there. He's open, caught it and got hit and knocked down. He got up to the 35. Tommy, they're giving us a pretty good cushion on an out. That was an out pattern, and he got about 8 out of it. That corner is really backed off of Corley, and evidently we spotted that, and we got 8 out of it.
Bruce, if they stay that far off of Corley, Coach Medley's going to come back and run the hitch. The short route, stop, turn, catch the football, that or the short curl, try to get Corley the football early and give him a little room to maneuver.
They stay off of him about 6 this time. They moved up on him. We run our fullback up the middle, pounding his way. I think that's Dirksen in there now. Did he fumble late? Let's check the fumble. I don't know. I think they called him down. He got the first down. Yes, he did. Late fumble. They didn't call it. He was on the ground. The ball's on the 38, first down. First down, Lebanon on the 38. 21-12, 6:58, and a huge gathering in Gallatin.
First and 10 inside the 38.
Well, you know, this is going to be great next year, Bruce, over at our place where all the fans can have a seat.
And we won't let any of them in the press box. Slot left. I set. Back to pass. Triplet out here. Corley got a man open. Caught Bentley. 50, 45, 40. Great catch, Alan Bentley. He caught that football, people. And I mean, he caught it right off his shoestrings. And he's coming up limping. But Tommy, he scooped that up like a shortstop. It did not hit the ground. He carried it from the 50 to the 40. Terry, what do you got on yardage?
From our 38, Bruce, down to their 40. 22 yards, first down, Lebanon.
Great job, and Alan Bentley came out of his shoe as he was tackled. Joe Gardner replaces him at the slot. Both of our slot receivers, big catches so far tonight.
So this thing I thought would be a defensive battle. It's turned into an offensive war. Slot left, first down. Crutchfield got a yard to the 39. We really split Corley out over here one-on-one that time. I think we're going to go to him in a minute. Got a yard, 2nd and 9.
Bruce, I got to think we're going to run that hitch to him at some point, pull a tackle or pull a slot out and let him be the lead blocker and throw it to Tracy either at the line of scrimmage or just beyond it. I'm thinking we're going to do that at some point.
Both of these teams come in here with excellent defensive statistics. We had only 23 points scored on us when we came in here. Back to pass, Triplet. There's Bentley out in the flat. He caught it. Then he got smothered. And I'm not sure, a face mask, no call. He got smothered on the 38. He caught that football. And they'll spot it on the 38. And it'll be 3rd down and about 8.
Strong safety for Gallatin, Ed Banks, a 6'2", 160 junior, came up and put the hit on Alan Bentley. Not a lot of yardage on that pickup as Allen had to pay the price for making the catch. Joe Gardner now checks in with the play from Mark Medley.
Late getting the play in. We have to hurry to the line now. It's 21-12, 4:56 to go in the 3rd quarter. We're down by 9. They are really backed off Corley again, people. Back to pass, Triplet looking. Corley's open, wide open. Curl caught it, first down inside of the 25 on the 22. The sophomore Triplet threaded a needle. Corley run a curl and was wide open.
Bruce Triplet did a great job staying in the pocket, taking the hit. He got hit as he released it, but he threw a dart to Tracy Corley. Terry, the sophomore lefty, has got some good numbers.
8 of 11 tonight, Tommy. 96 yards. He's 4 of 4 in the second half.
There's officials' timeout. I think Triplet's proven that he is a high school varsity football player, Tommy Bryant.
There were some questions coming in. We had a duel of sorts in the spring. 3 people, Benji Olham, Joe Gardner, and Triplet fighting it out for the quarterback job. When fall practice came, Joe Gardner was moved to the slot back position. It became Olham and Triplet. Through the first couple of games, we swapped them in and out, and Triplet has won the job and has done the job since then.
21-12, 1st and 10. We're on their 22. We run a trap to Dirksen. He didn't get a lot. He might have got a yard. We tried to run a trap, and we're getting tough to see the markers down there now as they run a trap. I think they're going to put it on the 21 and give him a yard, and we'll call it 2nd and 9. Ball on the 21, 2nd and 9. 4 minutes in the third quarter, 21-12.
And Lebanon grinding some clock on this drive, hanging on to the football, shortening the game.
Slot left. Gardner's a slot. Corley is split way wide. Back looking. Gardner incomplete. That one was broken up as he tried to hit Joe Gardner. Incomplete. That thing was almost intercepted. 3rd down and 9. We're on there at 21.
And Triplett took a shot as he delivered that football from the defensive front of Gallatin. It looked like Lyle Lassiter, 5'9", 175-pound senior, Gallatin's leading tackler as the nose man. A quick young man, penetrates really well to the football.
Slot left, big play. Of course, we're in 4-down territory. Slot left. Back to pass. Triplett sprints to his left. Screen pass. Set up. Crutchfield. Oh, he's banged down. Back on the 30. That screen did not work at all. He lost 9, I believe. They'll spot it on the 30. And we were trying to set a screen up to our tailback, Crutchfield. Actually, they say forward progress 29. A loss of 8. It's 4th and 17.
Jody Inman, one of the few two-way players for Gallatin, the fullback on offense, defensive end on defense, made that play. He let Montoya catch the football, then decked him just as he held on to the football.
21-12, 3:04 in the third. Wide slot left. Triplett's the quarterback. Back to pass. Here comes a rush. They'll sack him way back on the 37. So Gallatin will take over as they sack him back on they'll put the ball actually on the 40. Lost about 11 on the play. Gallatin takes over.
Triplett hanging on to the football, taking the sack, not wanting to throw the interception. Jody Inman along with, along with Brian Lowe, the defensive ends coming hard against Lebanon's quarterback.
Slot right. Lassiter, quarterback, they're on the 40. 1st and 10. They run that McMurray kid, and he bangs for 4 yards to the 44. Jeremy McMurray to the 44 and got 4, and it's 2nd and 6. We've yet to stop him but a couple of times. 2:24, Gallatin 21, Lebanon 12. That's 2:20 in the third quarter, people. Gallatin comes this time with a slot right. Lassiter, the junior quarterback. Edmonds, the fullback. McMurray's the tailback. They run McMurray. He dances his way for a 1st down and almost broke it again. Crossed the 50 and got to the 48. Very difficult to bring down.
Bruce, once he got past that initial line of scrimmage, he starts looking upfield, and he's just stepping over the would-be tacklers, feeling his way for yardage. This guy knows what he's doing.
Lebanon in a 50 defense. They are having to use actually a tackle this half, and Hicks the other tackle, and Deffendall's the nose, and they run the fullback, and he got a yard and maybe 2 to the 46. Run Inman straight up the middle, 2nd and 8. 1:38, clock running, third quarter. Gallatin 21, Lebanon 12 in a battle over here at Gallatin.
Bruce, I'm checking the Lebanon sideline now. I don't see Donnie Self over there. Donnie twisted the ankle rather severely in the first half, has not been back since.
Gallatin comes out of the huddle and up to the line. Lassiter's the quarterback. Wing this time, gives it, and we hit McMurray in the backfield. He still got a yard out of that. After we hit him back on the 47, he got to the 45. 3rd down and 7. Now, Gallatin's come up with a lot of big plays on these situations, and they've got a 3rd and 7, and we've just got to stop them this time.
Bruce, we don't want the tight end to get the football. He's caught it on a curl. He's made a touchdown catch tonight. This guy Brewer has been a clutch receiver so far for Gallatin tonight.
And also the sub there, I think on this side, Hall has caught a couple of good passes. Back to pass, draw play. McMurray straight up the middle. He's got a 1st down. 40, 35, 30, 25, 23. Oh, me, McMurray. He's so dangerous, people. He's a sophomore. We'll see him 2 more years.
Which is not good. 503 yards rushing coming into tonight's football game. Terry, you got a total on him tonight?
Tommy, 20 carries, 164 yards already tonight, about 8 yards a carry.
That's his average on the season, about 8.6.
Balling of 23. I haven't seen a running back this good in a while. Slot right. I said, give it to McMurray. Straight up the middle. 5, 10. Carrying people with him to the 12-yard line. Folks, he is worth the price of admission to get in here. Not for us, but for them. He's down to the 12. We got people hurt. Let's see, Ashley's hurt. We can't afford to lose another tackle. And fans are humming after that run. Terry, what did you get?
11 more, Bruce. 175 yards, 21 carries.
We've got a player down on the field. There's 4 seconds in the third quarter. Ashley's down. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Leaves the field under his own power. 4 seconds to go in the third quarter. Gallatin 21, Lebanon 12. The replacement on defense for Lebanon is Landon Dunaway. 4 seconds. Gallatin got it 1st and 10.
And there's the quarter, Tommy. So the quarter ends as we get a man off the field. 21-12. Gallatin will be back for the final 12 minutes and 30 seconds.